Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to episode 21 of the You Are Here podcast. As you can see, this week's going to be a little bit different. This week on the You Are Here podcast, we decided to do sort of a recap episode. Now, over the past couple months, we've gained so many loyal and beautiful listeners, followers, and viewers that we've connected with, and we're oh so grateful for the time that you took through your work days, through your just bored times of listening to our stupid voices. Honestly, it means a lot to us, and it really means a lot to me, man. And I appreciate you guys, and all the beautiful people I got to connect through the podcast, through being with Dave. It's just a lot of positivity, and it really made me change as a person, and I really appreciate that. So I think for this episode of the podcast, we are going to go back all the way to the beginning and kind of go through some of me and Dave's favorite clips of the podcast. Now, we're doing this sort of for old viewers to maybe have a laugh again or to remember something, but also for the new viewers that really don't have the time to go back to hours and hours of the podcast, because 20 episodes can be quite daunting when you look at it. So I hope you guys enjoy some of our favorite clips that made us laugh or really think, feel deep, and I don't know, just feel something. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much. We're gonna go to the first clip. Let's roll it. What's up, guys? My name's Mike, and you're tuning in to You Are Here. This is kind of a test episode. We're just gonna take it from here. Right here.
Yeah, I'm Dave, and we're starting a little podcast just to, I don't know, we talk all the time about current situations, film, acting, things that we're interested in, and we figured why not start a podcast,
for sure.
Reach out to y'all, and to start something to make a space to have more conversations.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think it's probably be good to just start with, we obviously know each other. We used to work together. We met at our job. You still work there, right? I feel like you don't work there anymore, dude.
Yeah, I still work there, man.
I've seen you like once every month.
That's because our schedules are mixed, bro. But no, I do still work there. We met at work.
We work at a little coffee shop.
Yes.
It's
shout out to Fine Grind.
Yeah, shout out to Fine Grind. I was just there today.
Shout out coffee.
Shout out lattes. Shout out lattes. Shout out coffee beans, dude. I mean, shout it all out, man.
You came up to me 2 days ago and you were like, bro, did you ever open a bag of coffee beans and just smell it? And I was like,
yeah. No, you don't know, because all you do is sit there and wash those dishes, bro.
Dang, dude.
You smell that bleach.
That's demeaning. Whatever. That's messed up.
No, but you know what, dude? It keeps you humble. You know?
Wow. Okay. Humble.
But no. So we met there, and one thing that is really crazy about our job, the little coffee shop, dude, the people that work there are literally like, I mean, for me, like my family stuff, like I'm a weird kid, bro.
Yeah.
My brother, I have a brother. My brother's weird too, dude. Yeah. But like, I've never thought that anyone out in the world is as weird as us. But there are people out there, bro, and they're living and they're thriving as well.
Dude,
and,
I love that though.
Yeah,
that's like
the amount of people that there's so many characters in the world.
Yes,
and I don't know why everyone flocks to the
fine grind, man.
I don't know why.
Yeah, no, but that's
funny though.
I would, when I was in high school and like even before, I was always like going after and like trying to hang with the people that were like off.
Yeah.
Like a little different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Me too.
I'm much more drawn to that than like.
Jeez. Now, if that one word doesn't describe us more perfectly, just weird. And man, I'm so glad that we're just two weird dudes in this world that could connect somehow. Because this is honestly one of the most like I think important relationships with a friend that I've had in a long time. You know what I mean? As you get older, you kind of lose sight of what friendship is and what lasting important relationships are in your life. And that's just me growing up. I'm actually recording this on my birthday. I'm 23 right now. So I'm learning a lot, man. I thought I had it all figured out when I was 22, 21, 19, even 18. But that's always been like a kind of flaw of mine, and I love that I'm getting to see a new side of the world. And I just love learning more and changing more. And you know what? Like if you're feeling down about everything around you changing, it's just part of life, man, and we're all going through it. So I hope that helps you out, man, because I'm definitely going through things and trying to figure things out. But yeah, a funny story about the first episode of the podcast. This was supposed to be a test run. I went to Dave's. I'm like, yo, this is before even we were gonna definitely do the podcast. I was like, look, man, maybe we should try to do like a test run. Just see if we can do it. Talk for like an hour or something. And we just talked for like more than an hour and it felt great. And I remember after that recording session, we were so hyped to just start this thing. And it felt so good and the reception we got was great, and it was a great time. It felt really cool to start something new. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just rambling. Let's move on to episode 2. But before that, remember back then we were only on YouTube, and I think that's it. But right now you can find the podcast, shameless plug, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, Castbox. I'm gonna say Earworm, even though it's not a thing. You can find us anywhere, guys. So check it out, subscribe, follow us on there, give us a like on there. It really helps us out. Appreciate you. Let's go on to the next clip.
And I don't have 5 hours to prepare.
Yeah.
I don't have 5 hours to like.
I can't imagine. Like
in Italy.
Another thing is because you've been doing, shows and stuff. Yeah. And going to theaters here. But like when you're somewhere else like that, where you're like it's unknown.
It's foreign territory.
Like how did that feel walking in there,
dude? I was very nervous and scared, but also like I was relaxed to find out that like
that's amazing.
The stuff I worked on.
Yeah.
It'll come. Like I have more faith in my craft. Like the reason I show up 5 hours early and the reason I like do everything I'm so meticulous with everything is because I'm afraid.
Yeah. You want to get it fucking right.
I care so much and I'm afraid. I don't want to fuck it up for anybody.
And this was like a chance to. You don't have that time. And it's like it's basically like a test.
Yeah. It's like, exactly.
Is this what you've been practicing this?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was out of my comfort zone completely in a foreign country with people, that a new audience that like they laugh at things that American audiences don't. And
really?
They're shocked by things that American audiences aren't. It's a different culture.
Uh-huh.
But they were so great. They loved the show, and I had like a full mental breakdown in the last show. I think because it was like closing the chapter.
Yeah. And
so like I always have a hard time with like goodbyes and like finish the end of things.
I mean, you get to know a crew.
Yeah.
You're like
it was a lot
every day.
Yeah. So at the end of the show, I'm in they clap first and we have to do our bows, and it's the first time I've ever experienced like I'm in the back and I'm trying to like just breathe and stop crying and like collect my thoughts, and they're like, you got to go back out. Everyone's got to go back out because they're still clapping.
Really?
They loved the show so much, man.
That's amazing.
They were actually moved. And it was cool, man. I told myself, like, if we do it for one person to be moved in Italy who's going through a hard time or can relate in some way, we did our job. Like, I did my job, and that's it. And, like, to see a room full of people in a foreign country through storytelling, like, be moved, dude. It just, like... It gave me a lot of faith, in what we're doing.
It's crazy when you think of you affected like essentially it's like people like it's like globally now.
It's weird.
It's in 2 different areas of the world.
Yeah,
2 different audiences that can feel the same story.
Yeah,
and get different emotions out of it.
Yeah,
that's fucking beautiful, man.
It's
like, congratulations, man.
Thanks, dude.
It's awesome.
I appreciate it, man.
It is so. Oh my god, I gotta tell the viewers and listeners, dude. Like, it was so hard not to ask you about stuff because we started doing the podcast and stuff. Like, I wanted to ask you about like every single thing, and I'm not hearing it till right now. Dude, I was so scared, bro.
Were you consciously doing that? Because
I honestly was like, I was thinking, I don't want to talk about it because I want to experience it on the podcast because I feel like the legit response, like the legit reaction is a lot better.
I know because I noticed
weird, man.
I know, man. It is so weird because I noticed like while I was there, because we usually message every day, just like
just
anything,
bullshit,
whatever. But like you were messaging me much less, and I was also like. I didn't even know where I was half the time. Like I was just up and moving. So I was maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm not reaching out enough. And like,
no.
But it was fun. That's funny.
No, I was
because I wasn't thinking about it. But then we talked about it today just before. Like, let's not bring up anything.
Yeah. So when I got here, he's like, don't talk to me. We're not talking. We're not talking until we turn on the camera and we turn on the mics.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Jesus. For real, getting used to like running a podcast and. There's a whole mindset behind it. It's not just you press record on your laptop and you go in and talk and then it's out there. A lot of prep work going into it, like physically actually going to the place, but also mentally throughout the week, you're kind of thinking about, what can I talk about? What can I do? Me and Dave were like, we're kind of better at it now, but we were like, oh, we can't talk about stuff until we get into that room and we start recording. And it's weird to balance that with, living. But as you get on, you get used to it. It gets a little better. Even now, we don't really talk that much. But like, goddamn, we're so busy. But man, honestly, I feel like this podcast, I could just talk about Dave and just praise Dave so much. But I remember this time where he went to Italy to do the play. I remember he was talking about it for the longest time, and he finally went, and not hearing from him about like that, thing and like doing the play there. Like I was so excited for this kid, man. He works so hard with acting. He's one of the most dedicated actors I know. He's probably the most, hardworking, dedicated actor I know personally. And it's always super inspiring to me, man. And he did another play, and he's got a lot of things in the works right now, and I can't be more proud of you, man. Dave, I love you, bro. Yeah, it's really fun to see how we're evolving. Even going back to these things to get these clips, it's a little bit nostalgic. It's a little, it feels good. Let's move on to the next one.
What? But it would be nice to rewind.
If you had a button right here, where you could go back to any time you want, and not come back
in my life, and not come back
anywhere, anything.
I can't come back.
And not come back.
That's a good question.
Yes or no?
No, bro.
I don't think so.
No, dude. No way. It's enticing, but like no
Imagine
way.
reliving it.
Your whole life?
Yeah. Imagine you just woke up and it was a dream,
dude.
And then you relive it all, and it all happens the way
Where are we
that
going?
It happened.
Dude.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I like it though. I like it. It's just tripping me out. It's like Vanilla Sky, bro. If you could go back to another time, you could come back. I'm just saying, like, you have one chance to go back somewhere in your life or in the past, wherever. Where would you go? To when I was born, just to see what it was like to see this guy coming out the womb.
To see greatness. Oh man, I'd probably go back to like
when we met.
No,
so man. You can relive greatness? The first encounter.
Greatness. No, I don't know, dude. Maybe like the 70s. I want to have an afro, dude, and it not be weird. What, bro? It's not that bad.
Bro.
What about you?
The 70s.
I said that pretty bad, dude. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. The 70s. Dude.
Dude,
what is it about?
You trying to make fun of me, dude?
You can go anywhere.
I'll mess you up, dude. I'll mess you up, bro.
Dude, you can go anywhere.
The 70s. Come on. People are with me.
Bro, think about
You
this.
pick one.
No, listen.
You pick somewhere, dude. Where do you want to go? Dinosaurs? You want to die?
Dude, just hear me out.
Where do you want to go? No, where do you want to go?
Hear me out first.
Where do you want to go?
We'll
solve this.
I'm not gonna.
We'll solve this.
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
We'll solve.
I'm a grown-ass man.
I'm gonna edit this. Dude. I'm gonna cut this all out,
dude,
bro.
You're not.
I'm cutting it all
bro,
out.
listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna.
Okay, you said your piece.
Cut the 70s out.
Bro.
We're done. Listen. You can go anywhere in the past. Think about it for a second before you answer. You can go anywhere. No pressure. You could go anywhere.
All right. What's your pick, dude?
Okay, dude. We'll play.
And then we'll solve
I'll play
it.
your game, bro. I'll
We'll
play your
solve
game.
it.
Oh, if I could go anywhere, dude. You know where I'd go?
No.
You know where I'd go?
Where?
Hemingway and Fitzgerald in Paris in like the 20s when they were like young dudes.
Uh-huh.
And I would just follow them around for weeks. That's what I would do.
So,
You go ahead.
guys,
And then I come back.
we're gonna start a poll. That or the 70s?
What? Dude? What?
All right.
So we'll start a
All
poll.
right,
We'll
all
start a
right,
poll.
all right,
We'll
all
start
right,
a poll.
all right. We'll do the poll.
Fine.
But bro, 70s I can experience all of it.
Cocaine? What are you going to experience in 70s?
Michael Jackson? More? I don't know. Bell bottoms?
Studio 54?
Yeah, dude.
You check that
Bell
out?
bottoms? I'll see
Okay.
Jaws. I don't know when Jaws was made. I don't know when anything was made.
Godfather for the first time, right?
I want to just go to Soul Train, dude.
That's really your thing.
I'd want to be a dancer at Soul Train.
Okay.
And just be there every night, dude.
Okay.
I want to be that announcer guy. Forgot his name. Cornelius.
Shout out Cornelius.
Dude.
Shout out
Train.
Cornelius.
Shout out Soul Train.
Shout out.
That's what I
Soul
want to
Train.
do, bro. Sorry.
No, dude. Be sorry, bro. No, but
Sorry.
no. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah, you feel
Just
me?
when you said it broad like that, I didn't get it.
I thought you meant like a time era, not a specific moment in time.
I get superpowers. If you have one superpower, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's flying, dude.
Flying?
It's flying.
Why?
Cause.
That's why.
Yeah, dude. Cause
Just cruise around,
I want to
travel?
see.
You wanna see the world?
dude. I want to be able to just go wherever
Yeah.
and just no wait. You know, just flight time.
Can you carry somebody?
Maybe if you strap you on.
Or is it too
to
heavy?
My chest,
Or
dude.
is it too heavy?
The more you lift, the heavier you can carry.
Okay, that's good.
Then I just get huge.
So you just flying around,
man,
bro, like
that's
a
it.
bird.
It's easy. Easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
I don't know, man. I think of like two, and I don't know which one to choose, but it would be to teleport.
Just fly, bro.
Nah, bro, because I could just go like this, and I'm somewhere.
Get a view, dude. Open your mind.
Bro, I could
Look at
teleport.
a
I could
view.
teleport to a helicopter if I wanted.
Oh, helicopter, dude.
Yeah, bro. I just go like this.
Bro, who teleports to a helicopter?
You said view. I'm talking about a view. I see it. Bird's eye view.
Teleport to a you're.
Bro, listen. Let me answer.
Do you understand how stupid teleporting to a helicopter is?
Why is that? It's my.
Because you're. It just like doesn't make. It's just so ironic.
What are you talking?
You're teleporting into the sky
You're asking me
to wait.
have a view.
Well,
I
don't
can do
teleport
that.
on top of a mountain. Then
You're dodging shit trying to get a view. I snap my fingers. I'm in a helicopter like this, and I got a beautiful view. And I snap it again, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
think you could teleport in a helicopter, dude.
dude,
In the seat? Can you
What?
teleport while you're sitting down like that?
I can teleport wherever I want. Dude, I can
What
do
if
whatever I want.
What if the pilot doesn't know you? How are you gonna know?
I'll probably scare people.
You
to
gotta
be honest.
send. Dude,
but it'd be cool to like just snap your fingers and be like in the Coliseum, or like snap your fingers and be like, I don't know, in like the middle of Tokyo. That'd be awesome.
Do you think flying though? Look, let's say, what do you think is more crazy? If you see someone flying or you see someone teleport?
Oh,
you know,
flying. I feel
right.
Yeah, flying.
Everyone's like, what?
Teleporting could be like I just something's wrong with my eye. You know what I mean? I missed it. Someone
might shoot me down, dude.
That's what I'm saying. If I saw someone go like this, like for just like fly out of the bar one day, I'd be like, what is happening?
Dude, I watched this video.
Yeah.
Of this kid. I forgot what it's called, but it's like you know those big. Bro, I'm not backing down on the 70s, man. You kidding me? I remember this was one of the funniest moments so far on the podcast. I know a lot of you in the DMs told me we never made that poll. I'm sorry, but the 70s, bro. You guys, I know some of the listeners are with me on this. All right, we're all about that dancing, that disco night, FIFA. All right, I feel you guys. Yeah. Let's keep moving through. Keep this train going. Talk about the intro. I gotta tell you some shit, bro.
Okay.
Literally happening on the way here.
Okay.
On the way here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm so excited. I was so excited today. I walked in here. I was like, Dave, we're doing the podcast right now.
He didn't even
we're
want
setting
to
it up. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to do anything. Dude.
I went to give you a hug. You went
bro,
right by me.
I went white by you. I'm sorry. I'll give you... It's okay. It's good to see you, dude. Dude, it's been a fucking week.
Okay.
So first, I didn't tell you about this. So earlier in the week, I got a flat tire.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
No.
So I got a flat tire.
Okay.
It was like right after I left home. My dad was like, "Yo, you should probably get your tires fixed." I go out, I get a flat, and he's like, "Oh, I fucking told you so." I'm like, "All right, we're fucking great, right?" Yeah. I get my shit. I drop money on that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I dropped the cash. I give the lady the cash. I just paid her. Dude, I walk out. I clean my glasses. My glasses broke. So boom, we got 2 strikes. All right. So that was one day. That was on Saturday. Terrible time. Terrible day. And then I went to straight to work after that. Right.
Right.
Dude. So I'm ready for the podcast. Right. Yeah. We were talking. We had to kind of like we were gonna shoot a little bit later, and like you told me today, like your plans got like fell through. So
yeah.
We can do it a day early. I'm like, dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
we're going to do the podcast today. I can't wait. Bro, I jump in my car. I just say bye to everyone at my house. I'm happy. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm driving. I'm like, dude, I can't wait. I'm thinking about like stuff we're going to talk about and everything. Yeah. Bro, dude, the roads around me, dude, are narrow, right? And you know how there's like this big river like going down like one of the main roads?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro. And there's a guardrail right there. Yeah. Dude, I'm driving 25 miles an hour. Bro, this thing just jumps right over the guardrail into my car. Head first. Right into my car. Right into the corner, dude. Right in the corner. And I stop. I'm like, fuck! I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. And you know what? It fucking sucks. Because, dude, I don't give a fuck. You know people talk about like the law of attraction and shit and how like you put out good shit, you put out all this good shit, and then it comes back to you, dude. No, fuck that, dude. It doesn't fucking happen. I don't give a fuck anymore. These are one of the times, dude, you gotta realize you're like, nothing's given to you, dude, and everything is fucking random. No one gives a fuck. No one's gonna give you anything. Nothing's gonna happen to you just because of good luck, bro. I've had the worst luck of my life. You can ask anyone that I know closely and in my family, bro, the worst luck in my life, dude. And I was so angry. This old lady stopped by next to me, and I was just pissed, dude. And they're like, you need the cops? I'm like, fuck no. I was like, I don't need it, just fucking go. I'm like, I'm good, don't worry about it. There's like fluids leaking out and shit. I was like, dude,
right now
fuck.
In your car?
Yeah. No, but I obviously would not come here if it was like bad. Yeah. So like I stopped when it like jumped out. Like I was able to get to pretty slow. Yeah. But it literally just jumped right into me and kept going.
And it bounced off and just kept going?
And it fucking hit me. Like it bounced off and it went again. And then it fucking jumped. Dude, and literally, I don't know how this happened, dude. This thing must have ran because there's the guardrail, right?
Yeah.
There's like this much space from the guardrail in my car, right?
Right.
Because it's a narrow road.
Yeah, yeah.
It's narrow. I'm driving slow. the speed limit's like 35. I'm driving 25, dude, because I'm just like thinking in my head, there's no one on the road. You know, it's fucking like 10 o'clock. And this thing must have ran up a slope that's at least this, bro. Jumped, and I'm coming here and jumped into my car. Because, dude, it's a straight fall.
Into or on top of?
Dude, I imagine like a fence, and you just see that. Straight in my car.
On
just
the
like
top.
fucking that.
On the hood?
No, on the front. On the front of my hood, dude. On the front of my car. Dude, I was fucking pissed, bro.
Is there a huge like dent?
Yeah, dude. I'm literally it's not terrible.
Right.
It's like the one piece is fucked up. I kind of like I don't know. I can fucking meld it on.
Muscled it on, yeah.
Dude, but like my washer, I checked my washer fluid, so the reservoir's fucked. Okay. So I gotta replace that shit. Yeah. Bro, I already dropped money on my car this week, dude. You did? It's like, what the fuck, man? With the tires, bro. I got a full set and a full alignment check, like all this shit, bro. And I'm like, this sucks, bro. I'm like, life sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry this is a positive podcast, but this sucks, dude.
Okay, man. That's just a good thing you're bringing it up,
what the hell, man?
You know?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I want to have the raw reaction of like how it feels to just be like, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to just like do shit, dude. I'm working so much. I'm working like 90 hours a week. I'm trying to just do everything. But dude, just all this shit keeps happening for no reason. It's like, why me, dude? Yeah. What did I do? What did I do to anyone? I didn't do anything. But dude, it's all just random, bro. So if you guys are going through some shit, I don't give a fuck. I had a bad day today and fucking the last couple of days. So we're all in it together. Yeah. We're all in it together.
I'm sorry that happened, dude.
Yeah, man.
And that's such a random event.
Dude, I was like sitting there, I was like, do I go back? Do I go back home? Yeah. I'm like, nah, dude. I'll do it for the pod. Do it for the podcast. Oh, God. I'm like checking if my thing is broken. I'm like, I hope we're all right. Everything's okay? Everything's fine. It's literally just a wiper. Yeah. Like, and there's like some hair stuck in the crack of my shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Man, it's crazy, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
I was like, do I call someone? The lady's like, you want me to call the police? I'm like, no. Go away. Let me be.
And you yelled at her?
I kind of, because I said it once, and then she's like, what? And I'm like, just go.
Oh, man.
All right, well, you guys, welcome to the You Are Here podcast. I had to get that off my chest. God damn it. If you know me personally, car problems is basically the definition of my life. I remember that was one of the worst weeks I had in so long, dude. And right before the podcast, everything's going great, right? And then deer just hits me, dude. You know what? That happens. A lot of things that happen to me are negative, but you know, I keep trucking on. You feel me? Let's move on to a couple more. This next one is one of my favorite stories that I told on the podcast, and it's just a very, I don't know, complicated story, and it took a while to get out, but it was pretty funny going through it all. Let's check it out. This is ready? This is their segment of the podcast where we just make up a story.
Oh, this
is story time. Wait, but fake story time.
This is fiction.
I've been writing this new book.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And it's a nonfiction. And basically, it's about this guy that lives with. He goes to this faraway land, and and in this land, he finds a place to live. It's like a little house, right? And it has 4 other people, and 4 of them are from they're from a land of Finlandia.
Got it. A magical land called Finland.
And they're also travelers from faraway lands, not of this land that I've traveled to.
You or the character?
The character.
The boy.
So basically,
be careful.
So basically, there's just one inhabitant. There's one person in the house. The person that owns it.
Finlandia?
Right? Not Finlandia. It's the origin. The person that has always lived there.
Japanese man. Oh no.
Damn it. The woman from Treeland. Treelandia.
Treelandia.
Yes.
The woman from Treelandia.
Yes. So basically,
right.
The boy who traveled there had a wife, right?
Right.
And went there and basically made good friends with all the other, people of the house.
Right.
And they all got along. As time went on, the man was staying there for maybe about 5-6 months. He ended up kind of making bad friends with some of the Finlandians.
Okay. Why did that happen?
Well, they like to party and smoke cigarettes and drink a beer a day, a beer every hour, and put it in a big plastic bag outside their door. So they did that.
The boy didn't like that.
The boy didn't really like it. And the boy's room was basically the living room, but a sliding door,
Gotcha.
a big sliding door.
Yeah.
That just kind of blocked his room. It's basically
that's what happens in Treeland.
Basically that's what happens in Treeland.
There's sliding.
Yep, sliding doors. So
paper-like almost.
So the boy and the Treelandia resident became better friends.
Okay.
And the Treelandia person also had a wife. I mean, a husband, right?
She had a husband.
She had a husband.
Got you.
So the boy was like, wow, I have a wife. This is like a great friendship we can have because we're both,
right.
They're both taken.
They're both taken.
Yeah. And basically, they hang out a couple. And then one night, the boy wakes up. Wait, I skipped something.
Oh, okay.
Very important part.
Okay.
So the Treelandia woman goes on a walk with the boy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a normal, like, sometimes they would go get groceries, just walk.
Well, it seems like something's happening.
Well, they're just
in the story.
They're just passing time sometimes.
Because from outsider looking in,
it's
a lot of real close stuff is happening.
Not very close.
A lot of domestic things.
Okay, but I say friend like a friend.
Right, and it's your story. I'm saying from a reader's perspective.
Okay, I got you.
Just
it was very just normal things like how friends would be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Basically, one night they all walked out, and the Treelandia girl wasn't feeling too well.
Okay.
And was like asked to go for a walk.
She wanted to get some air.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Go down to the river, and it's just like a trail.
That's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Just like ask your friend for a walk.
Yeah, of course. That's why I was like, that's great. Sunset, so nice.
Totally.
It's so crazy thing. We over there, they just go in the rivers. They just take their shoes off, walk in the river.
Wow, that's amazing.
And like, I have an image in my mind, or the boy has an image of in his mind of looking down the river and a sunset under a bridge, and it was beautiful. But basically, the girl breaks to the boy that she has a dark past in her family, and has a very tough time dealing with her family. And mentions that she's actually related to the evil knights of Trogdor.
She's related.
Yeah, so in her family ties, that's how it is. You know,
heavily related. She's like first.
People have died. So anyway, after that, the boy was kind of shaken and didn't really know what to do, so he decided to just try to just go with the flow. But then the next night, he woke up. He woke up to the woman over him in bed.
And dude, wait. Oh no.
And doing things.
Oh.
So, but the boy powers through and respects his woman. and tells her he can't do this. And that's the story of that's the book I'm writing. That's the that's the book I'm writing right now. Can we do this? Can we?
Story time. It's
all right,
fiction.
and that's yeah. So I'm thinking about doing that. What did you think, dude? There's some holes in it.
There's some holes in it. Sure.
Yeesh. All right. Let's bring it back a little bit. So moving forward, I'm going to do a little compilation of all the beautiful guests we've had on the podcast, starting with our first guest, Carl Fernandez. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can do this. Victoria Radermanis, thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. Jim Perrick, the OG. Thank you, Jim. Katie Barbary and Adam Louder. Beautiful, beautiful people. Patrick Morgan, Carrie Brennan, and Victoria back on again. Jason Milner, Evangeline Grace Young, beautiful music and actor. Oh my goodness. Sebastian Nowicki, my big bro, I love you. And also Eric Martin, my good friend I just saw this past week. I think that's it. And yeah, let's take a look at some of the good times we had with them. Let's roll it.
He ripped on me for butchering names.
And it was so funny because I was with them last night, Jordan.
Were
and
you
Shireen.
really?
Yeah, I was with them last night. And they actually mentioned the podcast. And then Shireen was like, you know what the funny thing is?
They were like, this podcast is such trash. And he ripped
on
my
top
name.
of that, they were like, Dave doesn't know my last name.
No, man. Listen, I know how it's spelled
That's
in
messed
my
up,
head. That's what it sounds like.
That's
So,
messed up, bro.
It's not messed up.
Yeah, so Shireen
I was
said
never
that.
corrected. I was never corrected, and I never heard his name out loud. Last name.
I'm talking about Shireen's last name.
Sure.
You don't know Shireen's last name.
No, you told me Jordan's last name. I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up Jordan's last name, but you didn't get Shireen's last name. Because
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Because it's
Jordan, if you're listening, I got you, brother.
Oh God.
And my mom just was always like, okay, like we'll see, like whatever you want to be, even if you're a garbage man, just be the best garbage man. Like just like put 110%. Like if you're gonna do something, pick it and do it. And that was like it. And then I had a high school counselor who was like, have you ever thought about like going to school for acting? And I was like, interesting.
Man.
A high school counselor.
Yeah.
Really? Isn't
Because
that
I was
amazing?
like doing plays and stuff, but I wasn't like, I'm gonna be an actor. Like I just was like doing it and then kind of just, I don't know, I always wanted to be everything and acting. Like I'll play an archaeologist on TV. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It kind of just was like said to me and I was like, oh, yeah, right. You can actually like pursue that. It's not just for fun and I don't know.
And it's like, why are the really, really good people with acting, let's say, so good across not only time but other dimensions of filmmaking? Why are they good in genres that aren't maybe necessarily rooted in moment-to-moment truth all the time? Why are they good when there's a great actors director there, and why are they great when there's a fucking painter who's never worked with actors before at the helm, right? Like Julian Schnabel.
Yeah.
At one point went from painting to movies, and the actors had to deal with it, and they were pretty fucking good because they weren't saying, well, I don't work well with painters who now direct. They were just like, my job is my job, dude. And like,
Untrue.
So don't.
Absolutely
So don't
untrue.
do it. Don't do it.
Pre-playhouse and post-playhouse is just different
it's a
things.
different thing.
Different
BC and AD, baby.
things.
And so with that under our belts and the experience we've shared together, I think it supported a decision to go forward with a project that could potentially be so contentious between two of us. But I think because we had that maturity, because we had gone through that stuff, we were able to put ourselves in a position to say yes. And when we did, we came out with a lot. I think it was the first project where you and I both went into it trying to be as of total and absolute maximum service to this project, to this director as we possibly could, because it meant a lot to us, because we felt totally supported. And it happened in a very, very unique way that made me feel like it was
God
almost
ordained.
predestined. And I was like, oh, okay, we got to do this.
You got no choice.
And yeah, coming out on the outside, I think
like, try to figure out like what about it kind of made it that moment, and then figure out like why I like it specifically,
Yeah.
and then like pick out from that like so like, oh, I like a lot of psychedelic or like fantastical things, somewhat more surreal, kind of absurdist stuff too. Like if I do anything comedy, it'll probably be like an absurdist sort of like screwball zany thing. More like physical and visual rather than like verbal.
Yeah, gotcha.
But like just figuring out, like finding things in culture and in like media that
and connecting.
that resonates me, and connecting the dots of like why this specific thing and what aspect of it draws me to it.
That's the best. And it was really cool to have, because I loved acting and that is so important to me. But it was really awesome to be able to then introduce this other lane, and to see how it fed my acting and vice versa, and like, because it's all storytelling, right? It's all that, like, they're all just vessels for stories and expression. But they're different and they're similar, and I felt like both were fed, and I grew in both of them as a result of the other, if that makes sense.
Yes.
That was really cool.
And Tasha in my life.
That's when I was at this point with the story where I was so exhausted. Like I was so tired of like writing it and working on it, and I was just like hit this moment, this like break where I was like, is this ever gonna get made? Like is this ever really gonna happen? Because it had been like 2 years at this point, and of like slowly slowly chipping away at it. But it's kind of like what I was talking with you before, where I was like I couldn't do anything until I told the story,
right?
You know, it's like that feeling of like nothing really matters until this happens, you know. But I was so just like sort of lost.
So when Sundance and you think I'm a piece of shit,
right?
No, it's not. You made something that you loved. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
but then like
you have to let it go.
Let it go.
You have to.
Let it go. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, man.
And maybe it sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe it sucks.
Well, it's like a short-term memory thing. You have to forget.
You can love something that sucks.
Yeah, of course you can.
I love that movie where the woman's gonna let herself on fire. It sucks. It's really bad. My acting is really bad. Oh, I had no training. I was like,
dude, that's
I was like,
so good to hear.
Yeah. Right.
I've never like kind of heard that. But
I remember when I first met you, I was scared of you.
Yeah, you told me. I'm like, what do you mean?
I was scared of Mike when I first met him.
I'm scared of you now, dude.
I know. Some of my stories here in Japan. But so who were the first two people? You said you met Ant at the airport.
Ant and then you.
And then me.
Like good friends.
Oh, great.
Like good friends that I met.
Yep. You were.
And more of trying to just like hang out with like all the people that I've seen and like have a good time with them. And I don't know. But I think my main goal was to come here and like surprise you and like spend time with you. Because I miss you.
I miss you too, man.
Yeah. But I finally felt like at peace again while we were riding those bikes in the wind and like the sunset. We were walking around stores. Yeah. Like a little game store, you know. I don't know. It's just how we were like back when we lived together, you know what I mean? It feels weird being away for so long when we were literally like together every day and would do everything.
Yeah. So especially when we lived together, like especially when we got older, like when we started doing like when I went to college, and then I guess then we started getting closer.
God damn, I can't wait to see you guys all again. I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys. I said I had a little secret for you guys. Right here, right now, I have not premiered this yet. My short film that I have Dave, the beautiful Dave Josephalina starring in. We're just gonna show it right now, and I'm gonna release it at the end of this podcast. So if you're watching, you can go check it out there. If you're listening, a link is gonna be up on our YouTube page and also in the description of all these podcast pages. So check it out. Solely directed, produced, casted, DP'd, edited, sound designed by me. It was a big passion project that really showcases, I think, my personality and my brain. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, really came from my heart, and I really wanted to make this story happen. And Dave so graciously helped me out when I was in need. And yeah, I'm kind of proud of it. I love it. To me, it's a very like close to home project I've made, and I'm proud of it, and I could say that. So guys, this is it. The You Are Here podcast episode 21. It's a little bit short, but I hope you guys enjoyed going back into the days. Anyone new, welcome. You are here. We love y'all. And speaking for Dave again, we love y'all. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week. I'm Mike, and I'm signing out.
Oh, hi, Jasmine.
Americano with an extra shot, right?
Yeah.
$3.25, Romeo.
But it's not like that. Oh, thank you.
Spend my life with you. Let me say, sing, baby. Since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one.
You like what you're looking at?
No, I wasn't looking.
So, what are you doing here then? Hey, guy, come on, come inside. Come on. You like clothes, kid? Hey.
I guess so.
Well, I guess. Take a look around.
How much is this one?
Current scene.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? For someone who looks so dorky, you got a good sense of taste.
I just thought it looked kind of cool.
Yeah. Only someone as cool as Smith West could rock this jive.
Jive?
Yeah, man. Smith West was a legend. He's known in these parts, as being he's the coolest guy in town. This was his jacket.
What happened to him?
He's long gone now. Yeah, but damn did he know how to rock his style. Hey,
it's Brandon.
Brandon. Do you want style?
Yeah.
Okay. Follow me. All right, look in the mirror. So there's more to style than just buying new clothes, right? You got to be able to pull it off. Now West had style in every ounce of his being, from his walk, to his hair, his actions, everything. Let's start with the hair. All right. Here we go. Now take a look.
Whoa. Is that me?
It sure is. That's what I call a fresh new do.
Well, what else could I do?
Well, how about this? You could have the jacket.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it. But you gotta tell me one thing first.
What's that?
If I was to ask you, what's the one thing you want most in this life right now, what would you say? Okay, so it's a girl.
Yeah.
My man, okay. Where?
The cafe down the street.
Yeah, you know that used to be a bar?
Really?
Yeah, Wes used to run that place.
Oh, shit.
I think we got a prodigy in the making here. So what's the deal with this girl? Does she like you?
I mean, like, she talks to me, but I don't know if she, like really talks to me, you know?
Brandon, that's not good. Now that's like unrequited love. That's unrequited love. Now you're gonna have to wow it. You're gonna have to shake it up, okay? You're gonna have to do something special. Okay. You don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so it's okay. Look at me. It's okay, right? Because look at you. You got the jacket. You look good. What's your hair? All right, so I'm gonna just teach you. I'll teach you some tips, some Mr. West secret style tips. And these tips will never fail you, man. Okay?
Why do you know so much about this Mr. West guy?
That's not important. Just pay attention. Watch. Okay. So. All right. Pay attention. Okay.
That's it? That's it?
Yeah, Brandon, it's not that easy. Go ahead.
All right.
I get strung up from a loving. I wish she'd get a seat, but she only cares when she's got the time. And I fret so much about her loving. I wish she'd let me be, but her destiny's got us intertwined. And is it really my fault? I get a shiver when I see her with those other guys, wearing the jacket I bought. I can't help but lose my temper and I don't know why. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it.
Yeah, you're ready. I think you're ready. Yeah. When she sees you, she's gonna say, wow.
What are you up to on this beautiful day?
Brandon, what are you doing?
What's happening right now is you and I are gonna blow this place and go on a date.
Come again?
So you're gonna want to pull the
Hey, how'd it go?
Terrible. Nothing worked. Everything you told me to do just made it worse.
You flipped a coin?
I didn't even get to that. Why'd I listen to you? Who are you? You're not cool, Jimmy. You suck.
Hey, Brandon, you haven't learned a single thing since you got here, have you?
This jacket sucks. Mr. West sucks. I'm leaving.
It's not about the jacket, Brandon. The jacket doesn't make you cool. You make it cool.
I need to find a new idea. Well, my old ones are kind of dead. Another place where I could meet some new friends.
Sorry about yesterday.
I thought you'd come in a straw hat and overalls today for sure.
Yeah. I was just trying to impress you.
Well, you did catch me off guard.
Maybe get to the best part though.
The sky will have to be so caring. A new challenge to have me smiling for a new love affair with me.
Being cool is about being your own self. Not doing something that someone else is telling you to do. That's when you can truly love. Love yourself and anybody else. Wise words coming from Jimmy West.
I want to show that I can fall in love again. I need this man to understand while I'm still bruised and full of pain, so he can show he has patience with me. I hope someone will be there waiting, even though I won't be begging for new love affair with me. The sky will have to be so caring, a new challenge to have me smile.